Guys, afternoon. It's your guy JD, guys. So on today's video, guys, I'm gonna be walking you through, guys, on this some of the stuff that you may need to check before you start trading. So as you can see there, it says trading checklist before you trade. Okay, and as you can see there on number one is the market trending or ranging. So that's one of the first thing that you may need to check before you open your trade. You have to check and know if the market is trending or the market is ranging. And the other thing, which is number two, is there a significant level of support or resistance nearby? Is the market approaching the resistance or the market approaching a support level? You may need to check that as well. Okay. And on number three, there is the trading or the trade that you want to take confirmed by an indicator or some sort of analysis. Okay. That's one of the things that we may need to check. And going down there to number four, what is the risk to reward ratio? Okay, are you going for 1:2, 1:3, or 1:4, or are you going to 2:4, 2:5, something like that? Okay, capital you're willing to risk, uh that's it there on number five. Are you willing to risk at least $10 on your $150 account to gain maybe $20 or $30? That's what we're talking about here. Okay, and then economic events that may impact the trade. Okay, so are we gonna have any news release coming on that hour during your trading period that might impact your trade? Something that you might need to check as well. Okay, and then lastly on number seven, are you following your trading plan before you execute your trade? Is your trade based on your trading plan rather than what you think it will happen? Okay, those are the seven things that you may need to check before you trade. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through all of them when I like to explain them how this thing works. Okay, so just make sure that you watch this video until the end. Stay tuned, guys. Let's continue. So on our number one there, guys, if you can check, I'm gonna show you this. Okay, so let's move this up. So number one, when we talk about a trending market, it's either the market is uptrending, it's either we're talking about an uptrending market. Okay, that's when we're talking about, is the market trending or ranging? Okay, so if you see a market moving like this, okay, then the market is trending. The market is trending. If you see a market moving like this, that can only tell you that the market is trending. Okay, so on that trend, remember, we also have a resistance. Okay, there's a resistance on that market when it's uptrending like that, and also there is a support. Okay, so you have an uptrending resistance and then your uptrending support. And also, when we talk about zones, the zones are these kind of things, guys. So down here we had a support level zone. Okay, and maybe up here we're gonna have a resistant zone. That's what we're talking about, guys. So what you may need to check or to look for at this particular moment, since the market is uptrending, you may be like, okay, the market is approaching the resistance zone, which means that if the market approaches the resistance zone and then start acting up, forming those double top kind of formation, you know that now you are waiting for a drop. Okay, you're gonna be taking a selling trade on that market. Okay, when it reaches there and give you that double top formation. Okay, which means that you're gonna check the last high of that structure there, and then you're gonna draw a zone on it. Okay, the moment the market comes and break below it and retest on it, and that's where you're gonna be looking for your short trade. Okay, that's where you're going to be looking for your short trade, something like that, guys. So that's what you're going to be looking for. That's what you're going to be looking for, and then that's how you trade it. Okay, you're just going to trade it all the way down back to the first zone, which was the support zone there. So this is so easy, guys, to follow. Remember, all you need to do is to check all those um, components. Okay, now we just deal always like, is the market uptrending or is ranging? Is the market trending or ranging? Okay, then we check and then we find out that the market is indeed trending. So what are we looking for on that trend? Okay, so on the same diagram that I've drawn for you, I want to show you this. Okay, what are we looking for on that market if it's trending? Is there any significant level of because so because so because so because so because we are checking okay things. Okay, now what we're gonna need to focus on here when the market is like this, we're gonna be focusing there is a resistance that the market is approaching because we are coming from the bottom going all the way to the top. Okay, so here the market was approaching the resistance level. Okay, so on the resistance level, you wait for a confirmation. What kind of a confirmation? Maybe a candlestick confirmation or mostly a double top formation. After a double top, we went down, we break the last high. When we break this last high here on this uptrending channel, we get something that calls that we call a change of character. Okay, so from there on a change of character, we wait for the market to go back and mitigate that level again. After mitigation, that's where we enter for our selling trade. Okay, and we make sure that our stop loss is just few pips above the entry level. That's what you want to do. Okay, so you don't need to like risk a lot to gain less. And remember, when we talk about risk to reward ratio, we are talking about this, guys. You are risking this portion here and you're willing to gain all of this portion there. That's what we're talking about. Okay, so let's check some of the facts before we continue. Let's check some of the facts before we continue. Is the trade confirmed by any indicator or analysis? Okay, you need to check that as well. Okay, when we say the trade is confirmed by any indicator or analysis, we are talking about something like this. You've analyzed and then the market gave you like a double top formation. Okay, now you have a pattern there. You have a double top formation, like, or you can call it an M formation. Okay, on top there on the resistance, and the market went down, break and retest. So which means that now the trade is confirmed. You've break and then you've retested, which means that it is confirmed to you that it's a powerful sell. You can go ahead and take a sell. Okay. The difference is also the same when we have to go like into a ranging market. Okay. If we're going to a ranging market is just gonna be something like this. A ranging market is nothing special, guys. It's just that it's something like this. Okay. Instead of like trading going up slightly or going down slightly, as for a ranging market, guys, a ranging market trade going sideways. Okay, it goes sideways, guys. So there's no way that you can say that you want to trade a market trading like this. Okay, although if it's on a bigger time frame, you can still trade this. Let's take like it's 4 hours or daily time frame. You can still like buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, and it's easy to trade this market because already you know that when the market reaches up, you're just waiting for something like this. Okay, because this thing here is gonna build up something like this on a smaller time frame. Okay, which means that you're just gonna go and wait for a break and then a retest and then you continue selling, coming back down. Same goes for a buying trade. You're just gonna have to wait for a break on top and then you buy, going all the way up. So it's the same thing, guys. Trending and the ranging market, guys, they're still tradable, all of them. Okay, you just need to know what you are doing. Okay, so let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Let me give you last tips. Okay, so the capital that you are willing to risk. Okay, the capital you are willing to risk is either you have like $100 in your account and then you say, okay, on this trade only, I'm gonna maybe risk $5 to gain maybe $20. Okay, that's what you're supposed to be doing. Okay, it's when we have to come to this term here of like a risk reward ratio. Okay, on the risk reward ratio, guys, that's what you're gonna be looking for. As you can see there, you are risking only 194 points, but you're willing to gain 1,173 points. Okay, or ticks. That's what we are talking about. Okay, and that's what we are talking about at this particular moment, guys. So you need to consider those kind of things. You need to watch out. And then, number 6, guys, economic event, guys. Okay, will there be any news like high impact news that may come and maybe manipulate your trade? Because if there's any high impact news, guys, is that thing that you will see that the market was trading going down nicely. When it reaches here, the news came in and then the market reversed and then break above and then retest, continue going up because of the news event. Okay, in most cases, the news event doesn't change the direction of the market. Okay, it just adds volatility. But as you see here, we're still on on an uptrending move going to the upside, okay? Which means that we still have a strong bullish sentiment, which means that yes, the market may change a sentiment here and just continue going up. As you can see that here, if we check, you do have zones, okay? Everywhere where the market tends to turn, guys, there's a zone, okay? You'll find that you have that zone there. Even below there, there's a zone. Everywhere where the market makes a trend, guys, just know that there's a zone at that particular level, okay? So to be more frank about this, let's go and check it on the chart, okay? On the actual chart. Let me show you this on the actual charts. I think it's going to be better if I'm showing you that on the actual charts, okay? It will be better if I'm showing you what I'm talking about on the actual charts. It will be better if we're talking about it on the actual charts. Let's go, let's bring this back. So as you can see there, guys, okay, so as you can see there on the actual charts, you see we have zones there, another zone, then another zone there, another zone there. So everywhere where the market trends, guys, is because there is a zone there, and that's how we'll be catching all these trades, guys. As you see, we bought here, and then CPI just went up with the market. We consolidated, and then we're looking for another buy here. Why were we buying there? There's a strong zone there, guys, that was just waiting for us to fill in our buying trade there. And also, we are forming some kind of like a perfect pattern there, which if we break above this pattern, guys, the moment we break above this pattern, we are just going to continue buying even higher. Okay, nothing will stop us after breaking above this pattern. We're just going to have to continue buying even higher, guys. So you have to stop complicating things, guys. Just stop complicating things, guys. Trading is not as complicated as you guys think that it is, guys. Sometimes you just need a little bit of patience, and then everything that you have been waiting for eventually is gonna come to you, guys. But remember, you have to get some kind of verification of validation before you open all your trades. You just need to wait for them to come to you, and then when you wait for your trades to come to you, guys, it helps you at the end so that you know what you're waiting for. Okay, another confirmation for this bar here, you see we have a hammer candlestick here. You see right there, you see we have that hammer candlestick pattern there. As you can see there, it was showing us that the market is reversing, the sentiment is changing. Now we are going back into being bullish and buying continuously. Just don't need to panic, 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 because sometimes you find that there are a lot of traders who tend like to um cut their win their winning trade shorts, but hold their losing trades longer, doing the opposite. Instead of cutting their losing trade shorts and then hold their winning trade longer, they do the opposite. Okay, but I guess that's the mentality, is when you have to deal with the psychological part, guys. And I just hope that this video is going to be beneficial to a lot of you. You're going to be able to learn a lot of things from this video, guys. Okay, because those are the tips that you may need to follow before you go and execute your trade. I'll see you on another video, guys. Love you. And keep subscribing, guys. Let's keep sharing these videos so that we can build a strong community of traders, guys. I'm out.